Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Total War Rome 2 Online Battles, and today it is me playing as the Lusitani and my opponent playing as the Arverni. Now in the last episode you saw my opponent use a build very similar to this, which I believe he himself borrowed from Heir of Carthage, awesome YouTuber by the way, and neither of us use the exact same copy of Heir's build. I know I'm using different versions since I did not bring any Iberian swordsmen, or brought more guerrilla, Lusitani guerrillas. So I brought 4 Balearic slingers, I believe 3 Scutari spearmen, and 5 Lusitani guerrillas, 2 Lusitani nobles, and 4 veteran shield warriors. Now my opponent, he brought 4 heavy horse, 2, I believe only 2. Yeah, 2 Celtic warriors. Oh my bad, 4 Celtic warriors, 2 Oathsworn, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, he brought 3 Oathsworn and 4 chosen swordsmen. My bad. Basically what my plan is here, and I'm basically just waiting. I'm going to try and copy what my opponent did last replay, or I just use my spearmen to keep them all away from me, and move my Balearic slingers up just a bit so they can get a bit more range. I have the Scutari spearmen here so they can reinforce either side, whichever side needs it more. See, he doesn't actually know as of yet that I have any of these Lusitani guerrillas because they have the stalk ability. That means unit can move hidden in any terrain, so they have to get pretty close to me for them to be able to see my Lusitani guerrillas, which does I think might play a bit in my favor because he's immediately thinking, well, I'll just run my cav around, and this might have actually changed the outcome of the match, because otherwise he might have said, oh, well, there's no way I'm piercing. If he could see them, he probably would have thought there's no way I'm piercing that back line with my heavy horse, so I might as well just charge in the front. Now I'm going to fast forward a bit right here because he decides he walks right up. You know what, I can't blame him. I wouldn't run. Here we go. Now I noticed what he was going to do is he was going to try and move around my main formation, get him on the side, so I decided to reform, and I also think this is what he wanted me to do. Probably even more than just attacking from the side. He wanted me to break up my formation. You can see he immediately started coming up. Now, I actually made a quick mistake which almost did cost me the match, as I noticed this a bit late. That if you notice, my army's facing the wrong way. Because when I was looking at the formation thing, I noticed they were all facing the wrong way, and thankfully I noticed this. And he really should have charged his heavy horse in right now, because he would have been able to get some of my sword units and my slingers. See, she's trying to pull right here, and I get through very, very, very quickly. Like, they are pretty close to just throwing their javelins by the time I really get all the way back in formation. Yeah, maybe not so close, but it's a lot closer than I wish it would have been. I wish I didn't do it to start with. Here we are, getting back in the formation. So my front line is more or less that they're back in position. Yeah, my Balearic slingers have started firing. So he does kind of get along my side, which I wasn't very happy with. However, not too bad. And actually, what this does allow me to do is, as you can see, I started bringing my Lusitani noble and my veteran shield warrior to start attacking from this flank. Around the Scutari spearmen. We'll see this reforming to fixing this hole there and now in my line. So I know my veteran shield warriors is just gonna 2 veteran shield warriors and they'll take out that chosen swordsman. However, this Celtic warrior is gonna get trashed with my Lusitani noble. Pretty weak charge. As you see, they're already getting some kills before the Celtic warriors even turn and fight. There's Lovely Freeman about the route. You know, I actually don't know if I agree with this. What he really should have done is he took these Celtic warriors during this fight, but what he should have done is, since I didn't keep my line in one piece, send them up here. And again, he could have sent them around here, right this way, but he chose not to. Now, I'm going to pause this real quick. Now, with any units with Fire at Will who have it on, they will not brace. And Lusitani guerrillas, if you notice, only have 15 armor, and I believe that is only their shield. So, here, they probably would get trashed anyway, but you know, they're still spearmen. They would have done pretty good against They probably still want to have not done too bad on the charge. Let's see how it goes when they're all sitting like this. And bold. 20 down right on the charge, and about 40 down right on the charge. 65 kills, 70 kills on this heavy horse already. He got one of my Balearic Slingers too, and there you go. Now he's bringing one of those Celtic warriors in. And then he decides he wants to go this way. And since I saw that he was doing it, I charged my veteran shield warriors the other direction. His chosen swordsmen are actually losing to my veteran shield warriors. Why some are facing the wrong way, I don't know. Again, this Oathsworn is losing to my veteran shield warrior, which I think that one may have some Balearic Slinger fire coming in on it. This Lusitani noble is putting some work here, fighting 3 Celtic warriors by itself. My dog scratching himself. So I bring my Scutari spearmen in. I activate cavalry counterattack to help take out these units. My Lusitani nobles my general, he's losing. However, he is putting up a good fight. He's not going down with that one. He did run that Oathsworn around, which is a very good idea, so you can get that back charge. Routed one of his chosen swordsmen. One of my Balearic Slingers actually is spared the wrath of my opponent. I actually, there you go, he got one of my other Balearic Slingers. I think the fact I was able to keep this one was very important. However, if you notice, they're not firing. I really don't know why, because I'm pretty sure they are far enough away. Only some of them are firing too. Oh well. So I'm routing more of his heavy horse, those heavy horse routed, and now I have these units all freed up. I can send them in and just put them into placers against my opponent's infantry. I believe my Scutari spearmen, I send them in about a minute or two. And I don't expect him to get many kills, just there to cause some damage. My Lusitani guerrillas, I'm using them as javelin men right now. My Scutari spearmen clean up over here. Yeah, that Lusitani noble, 126 kills against those Celtic warriors. And they eventually do rout it, however I caused a very, very large amount of damage, enough to where just javelin throws were enough to kill him. Oh my god, his general to rout. I don't think I killed it though. Oh yes I did. I did kill his general. This Oathsworn here is losing. Yes, my veteran shield warriors. Got the other veteran shield warrior charging the side. These Lusitani guerrillas, I set them in the melee mode, and I'm charging right here into this chosen swordsman. This Scutari spearman's coming in to charge on the side of this Oathsworn. Celtic warriors coming in and fight more of these Lusitani guerrillas. However, my Scutari spearmen come around here on the side, and they have this weird little line going here. There's some Celtic warriors over here, which messes up kind of, but not too much. My Balearic Slingers are opening fire on that Oathsworn, getting some kills, weakening them up. My veteran shield warriors are whooping that Oathsworn. Now his units are exhausted, however mine are only tired, which gives me a big combat bonus. So these Celtic warriors about to lose. He's bringing in these Lovely Freemen. However, it's already done. There's no way he's going to be able to stop me if this was Lovely Freemen. But I'm actually losing one of my Lusitani guerrillas, and came back though. That Celtic warrior routes. I noticed he's bringing these Lovely Freemen in. So guess what? More Lusitani guerrillas. Lovely Freemen routing. Oathsworn routing. He's bringing around these chosen swordsmen to try and break up the fight a bit. However, the more he's running these troops around, the more tired they get. My Lusitani guerrillas are only winded. These chosen swordsmen are very tired. You know, it's not necessarily that my Lusitani guerrillas are not going to win. However, because they're a bit more tired, they're going to be holding them a bit longer. So here my veteran shield warriors are coming in. My veteran shield warriors are exhausted, but they've been doing a lot of fighting and running around, so I can see why. My chosen swordsman gets charged from the back. Oathsword's fully routing now. This Oathsword is actually losing the only spear units, because they're both, that one's winded, but this one is still active. And along with that, with the Blair Slingers, an army loses. Very good job from my opponent. I gotta say, I think if he a charge from the front of his heavy horse would have been better. However, a pretty close fight. He still had a good chance to win. I think there's a couple of decisions where he could have ran to the middle of my formation where that would have been better. However, pretty good game overall. Alright guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.